Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the world of open redirection vulnerabilities. This is part 1, focusing on the basics, identification, and a simple proof of concept. I'll provide detailed explanations and code examples. Remember, the purpose of this tutorial is to educate you on how to identify and prevent these vulnerabilities, not to exploit systems you don't have permission to test. Ethical hacking and responsible disclosure are crucial. What is open redirection? An open redirection vulnerability occurs when a web application uses user-supplied data to construct a redirect URL without proper validation or sanitization. This allows an attacker to craft a URL that, when clicked, will redirect the user to an arbitrary website other than the intended destination. The initial URL will often look legitimate because it resides on the trusted domain of the vulnerable application. Why is it a problem? Open redirection can be used in several malicious ways. Phishing. An attacker can craft a redirect URL that sends a user to a fake login page that looks identical to the legitimate one. The user unknowingly enters their credentials, which are then stolen by the attacker. Malware distribution. The redirect URL could point to a website hosting malware. A user might click a link thinking they are going to a harmless page, but instead, they unknowingly download malicious software. Bypassing anti-phishing measures. Many email clients and security tools are designed to detect phishing URLs. Because the initial URL is on a trusted domain, it might bypass these checks, making it easier for the attacker to lure users. SEO poisoning. Attackers can manipulate redirects to improve the search engine ranking of malicious websites. Credential harvesting with oauth flows. In oauth flows, after authenticating, the user is redirected back to the application that requested access. An open redirect can redirect the user to an attacker-controlled application, which can then intercept the OAuth authorization code and potentially gain access to the user's account. Identifying open redirection vulnerabilities. The core principle to look for is user-controlled data being used to build a URL, especially within redirect logic. Here are some common patterns. 1. URL parameters. The most common place to find open redirection is through URL parameters. Look for parameters like redirect_URI, redirect_URL, URL, next, target, dest, destination, and similar variations. 2. Form fields. Sometimes, the redirect URL is passed as a hidden form field in a post request. Inspect the HTML source code to identify these fields. 3. HTTP referrer header. In rare cases, the application might use the referrer header, which indicates the URL of the previous page, to construct the redirect URL. This is less common because relying on the referrer header is unreliable. 4. JavaScript-based redirects. Look for JavaScript code that reads a URL parameter and then uses window.location.href or window.location.replace to perform a redirect. Testing for open redirection, the methodology. 1. Identify potential entry points. As mentioned above, look for URL parameters, form fields, and potentially the referrer header that might be used for redirection. 2. Craft a malicious URL. Construct a URL with the identified parameter set to a domain you control, or a safe testing domain like example.com. For instance, if you find a parameter called redirect_URI, try something like or. 3. Analyze the response. The key is to observe the HTTP response. Specifically, HTTP status code. A successful redirect will typically return a 302, found, or 301, moved permanently, status code. Asterisk location header asterisk the location header in the response will contain the URL to which the browser is being redirected. This is the most important part. Check if the location header matches the malicious URL you crafted. For bypass attempts asterisk applications may try to implement basic defenses, such as asterisk blacklisting asterisk filtering out certain characters or domains. Try URL encoding, double encoding, or other obfuscation techniques to bypass these filters. Also, try different variations of the target domain, example evilexample.com, evilexample.com. Asterisk whitelisting asterisk only allowing redirects to a predefined list of domains. Look for ways to bypass this. Can you use a subdomain of a whitelisted domain that you control? Are there any loopholes in the validation logic? Asterisk parameter validation asterisk checking for specific protocols, example http://https:// Try using protocol relative URLs, //evil.com, data URLs, data text /HTML, or other uncommon protocols, JavaScript. Use caution with this one, as it can execute code in the context of the vulnerable site. Code example, PHP, vulnerable. This is a simple PHP script that demonstrates an open redirection vulnerability. Do not deploy this code to a production environment. It is for educational purposes only. Explanation asterisk. $1_get redirect _URI, this retrieves the value of the redirect _URI parameter from the URL. This is the untrusted user input. 2 header, location. $redirect _URL, this sets the location header in the HTTP response, instructing the browser to redirect to the specified URL. Critically, there is no validation or sanitization of $redirect _URL. Proof of concept asterisk. 1. Save the code asterisk save the above PHP code as redirect.php on a web server. 2. Craft a malicious URL asterisk visit the following URL in your browser, replace example.com with the actual domain where you have hosted the redirect.php file. 3. Observe the result asterisk your browser should immediately redirect you to evil.com. This demonstrates the vulnerability. The initial URL looks legitimate because it's on the example.com domain, but it redirects to a completely different site. Analyzing the HTTP response, using curl or browser developer tools. Using curl on the command line. In the output, look for the following. The 302 found status code and the location header pointing to https://evil.com confirm the open redirection. Code example, Python, vulnerable with Flask. Here's a similar example using Python and the Flask framework. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk request.args.get, URL, retrieves the value of the URL parameter from the URL query string. Asterisk redirect, redirect _URL, uses Flask's redirect function to create an HTTP redirect to the URL provided by the user. Again, there is no validation whatsoever. How to test? Python. 1. Save the code asterisk save this code as appy. 2. Install Flask asterisk pip install Flask. 3. Run the application asterisk Python appy. 4. Craft a malicious URL asterisk visit http://127.0.0.1:5000 redirect, URL equals https://evil.com in your browser. You should be redirected to evil.com. Important considerations asterisk. Asterisk browser caching asterisk be aware that browsers can cache redirects, especially 301 redirects. If you've previously visited a vulnerable URL, Your browser might redirect you automatically even after the vulnerability is fixed. Clear your browser cache or use a private browsing window to avoid this. Encoding. Attackers may use URL encoding, %3c, %3e, etc., to bypass basic input validation. Make sure to test with encoded characters. URL schemes. Try different URL schemes, such as http// https// ftp// mailto, and even JavaScript. The JavaScript scheme is particularly dangerous because it can execute JavaScript code in the browser. Be extremely cautious when testing with JavaScript. Relative URLs. Test with relative URLs. For example, if the vulnerable script is located at https://example.com/app/redirect.php, try using redirect_URI=/evil. This can sometimes lead to unexpected behavior or bypass certain validation rules. Summary of Part 1. In this part, you've learned what open redirection is and why it's a security risk. How to identify potential open redirection vulnerabilities. How to test for open redirection by crafting malicious URLs and analyzing the HTTP response. Basic vulnerable code examples in PHP and Python, Flask. In Part 2, we'll discuss methods for preventing open redirection vulnerabilities, including input validation, whitelisting, and using secure redirection functions provided by frameworks. We'll also look at more sophisticated bypass techniques and real-world examples.